Hello and welcome back to the Bielsa Stand YouTube channel. This is my reaction to Spence leaving Leeds. His loan has been terminated by Leeds United and he returns to Spurs, as well as the FA Cup preview match against Peterborough. Leeds United face Peterborough in the FA Cup, as well as my predictions and a bit of Daniel Farke's press conference. But yeah, breaking news in the last 24 hours. Last night, Leeds United confirmed that Spence has gone back to Spurs. Djed Spence leaves Leeds United and that the club wishes him well and all that kind of stuff. He made 7 appearances. Most of those appearances seemed to be left back. I mean, he was injured the majority of the season in the first half. So yeah, I mean, will we notice a difference? Who knows? I mean, Farke said in his press conference that we've got players that can play at right back and left back, including Shackleton, including Byram, including Firpo, and Archie Gray. So interesting there. I mean, in the press conference, he said that Spence was a top guy, he's a cool guy and all that kind of stuff. He didn't criticise his personality regarding that. He says that over the Christmas period and New Year period, they've been analysing the first of the season and they just don't think maybe Spence is the right fit or whatever, or maybe it's not a short-term decision. So he didn't really clarify why Leeds United sent him back. But yeah, basically the impressions of the festive period, and they came to the conclusion that they will end the loan spell for whatever reason, we don't know. Possibly it was due to an argument behind closed doors, we don't know. So yeah, Spence has gone back to Spurs. To be honest, we haven't really seen him this season. So, I mean, he's a top right back, but he was playing left back. Archie Gray was obviously at that right back position. And the thing is, he's done well on loan at previous other clubs. He obviously went on loan to France, I think Rennes. He obviously also went to Nottingham Forest, helped them get promotion. So he's got the quality of being a good player. For some reason, Leeds United don't see him being a good fit for us for the second half of the season. And if that is true, why did we bring him in the summer, right? We thought, okay, he'll be a replacement for Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling won't get game time, which he hasn't, which maybe now he may get some game time. Obviously, he was asked in the press conference about Middlesbrough and Luke Ayling. He didn't really say much. He says, I mean, it looks like that Ayling will probably be staying. But regarding replacing Spence and going back into the market, they don't feel the need at the moment. But obviously, if there's an injury or whatever, they may look into the market. But they've got Firpo and some Byram who can play that left back or full back position. But at the moment, they're happy. Like, as I say, they've got Archie Gray, Jamie Shackleton and Luke Ayling who can play there as well. Regarding injury, Sam Byram's out of the game against Peterborough. He's got a little strain on the hamstring. Carl Darlow also out. Obviously, he didn't play against Birmingham. That's due to a finger injury. He's out for about 7 weeks. So Carl Darlow won't be making an appearance. Will that mean Meslier's back in the back in the picture? Possibly. I know he got suspended due to the red card, but I don't know if that affects the FA Cup and that. So if it does, Clarkson will probably get that start. Yeah, regarding Spence, as I say, he didn't really want to talk about him. He says he's back at Spurs and he respects it's their players. Sonny Perkins has made a return back to Leeds though. So Sonny Perkins' loan at Oxford has been terminated, I think, and he's come back. However, he won't feature, I don't think, in the first team. He said when he was there at pre-season, Sonny Perkins, he had a chance to impress, but they decided that it wasn't time for him to get involved in the first team. Now Cooper's also injured, I think, it seems like. So, you know, it's looking like the injuries are coming back. I mean, Sam Byram's injured. Firpo obviously made an appearance against Birmingham where he actually performed well, to be fair to him, 2 assists. So that's that. But yeah, I mean, overall, it is a bit strange, this whole Spence situation. Let's be honest, it is strange. Why Leeds United have decided to terminate the loan, because as I say, it wasn't Spurs who chose it. Leeds United was like, yeah, he'll go back there. So yeah, Spence is no longer in the squad. Regarding transfers, I mean, it doesn't look like potentially we'll be bringing anyone in anytime soon. Maybe on loan in later in the window, but at the moment it doesn't look like any transfers are happening at the moment. But regarding the FA Cup predictions, obviously last night Crystal Palace played against Everton. It was a 0-0, so they face a replay now. Let's go over my predictions for the other matches. So we got Brentford versus Wolves. I'm going for a Wolves win, 2-0. Fulham versus Rotherham. Fulham, obviously the Premier League team in this game. I'm going for 4-0 Fulham. Obviously Rotherham aren't doing well in the Championship. They're more or less bottom. So Fulham should be winning this comfortably. I'll go over most of these. Tottenham versus Burnley. Will Spence make an appearance? I'm going for a Spurs win, 1-0. Maidstone United versus Stevenage. I'm going for Stevenage, 1-0. Coventry versus Oxford. Coventry to win that. Obviously Coventry are in the Championship, so they are favourites to win that. Other matches, and the big match, Sunderland versus Newcastle. I love Sunderland to win this. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Sunderland win, with Jack Clark scoring the only goal of the game. Ex-Leeds the man there. Gillingham versus Sheffield. Sheffield to United to win that. We got Newport County versus Eastleigh. Newport to win that. Norwich City versus Bristol. Norwich to win that. Other games include Sutton versus Plymouth. I'm going for a Plymouth win. Hull City versus Birmingham. Birmingham win. Sheffield Wednesday versus Cardiff. I'm going for a Cardiff win. Chelsea versus Preston. Chelsea to win that. Middlesbrough versus Villa. Villa to win this, 4-0. West Ham versus Bristol. 2-0 to West Ham. I'm going for Forest versus Blackpool. Forest to win this, 1-0. Luton versus Bolton. Luton to win that, 3-2. Peterborough versus Leeds United we'll get back to. Shrewsbury versus Wrexham. Shrewsbury versus Wrexham. Shrewsbury win 4-3 to Shrewsbury. West Brom versus Aldershot Town. Going for a 3-0 there. City versus Huddersfield. Huddersfield to win that comfortably. Arsenal versus Liverpool. I want Arsenal to win this because I don't really like Klopp, and I don't want Klopp to win the FA Cup or Liverpool. So I'm going to go for Arteta's boys to win this, 2-0. Now let's go back to Leeds United versus Plymouth. Leeds United are favourites to win this, obviously. The lineup is going to be interesting. We'll probably see a lot of changes compared to the Birmingham game. I mean, Klaassen might get a start, you know, maybe Ayling will get a run out. This is actually the first FA Cup meeting between these two teams since 1986, and I think Peterborough actually won that 1-0. Leeds United are unbeaten in their last 5 meetings against Peterborough, and the last time we actually played Peterborough was in the Championship in March 2023. Leeds reached the 4th round of the FA Cup last season, ending a run of 5 straight defeats at the 3rd round stage. And obviously this is, I think, the 19th pick of us being away. So, I mean, Leeds United aren't very good in the FA Cup, history shows. But Leeds United should be winning this, and I think Leeds United will win this. Going for a 2-0. For this game, I think lineup will consist of Ayling in right back, maybe. We'll probably see, hopefully Charlie Cresswell, if he's about to play, with Pascal. Left back will probably go with Firpo. Moving into midfield, it'd be nice to see Kamara and Gray together. Then, regarding the attacking four, you could have Dan James, Nonto. You could have Bamford and maybe Perot. So, yeah, I'm going for 2-0. I'm going to go for Bamford to score. Obviously, he scored against Birmingham in the last match. But, yeah, Bamford to score against Peterborough as well as Dan James. And that's it. Let me know your opinions on Spence going back to Spurs. Let me know your predictions for this FA Cup match. And, yeah. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Remember to check us out on social media, and I'll catch you later.